Fascinating indeed, ladies and gentlemen. There are now only 1,981 days to go until Las Vegas. And the first point of reference we have to do before we continue anything up tonight is we've got to make a few changes to our system. So, perfect. Now, you may be asking yourself what changes to these systems are. Well, it's very, very straightforward. We now only have £9,793 to go until Las Vegas. And you know what? I say we make it official. There. Now we've made it official. Now, as we're going through these series of days, I should point out something very interesting. The first is that, yes, by all intents and purposes, £10,000 should be the absolute minimum we have to make before we can even sort of think about Vegas, which means that maximum we're probably looking at maybe £20,000 or £25,000 for that matter. So almost technically double what we're trying to raise towards. However, I still maintain getting 10 grand is nothing to be sneezed at either. And since the British summertime solstice, well, the clocks change as of tonight, let me fill you guys in with something very, very interesting. I reckon, by all intents and purposes, over the next 3 days, because in 3 days to go, we'll only be down to £9,790. But I think by the end of April, I'm going to try everything I can to get that down to £9,000. Which means in the 6 weeks we'll have done it, we've already put £1 grand away into the kitty. Which I know sounds mad. It sounds crazy. But I also genuinely believe we can pull it off. It's not going to be easy. I'd say it's probably going to be one of the most difficult things you can imagine, because how on earth can I possibly make 700 quid in the span of 5 weeks? Or, well, 4.5 if we're being frank. However, I do genuinely believe it's doable. And guess what? Why not make a start, eh? So, I'll see you guys again next time. Because guess what? The chase is on.